Alright, so good morning everyone. So today we are going to tackle or discuss about the biodiversity and healthy society. Alright, so when we say bio, it means life. And from the word itself, diverse is that you expect this after this morning that we're talking about the diverse, or when I say diverse, including there the human, the animals, the plants, and all the living things, all the things in this world, all the existing things in this world who have life. Okay, and also we are going to talk about the healthy society from the word itself, healthy society. Okay, so here is our learning objectives. At the end of the lesson, the learner should be able to first define what biodiversity is. So next, explain the impact of biodiversity on human population growth, and number 3, apply how we can protect our environment by knowing the signs of contamination. So this will be our guide on our discussion, and you are expecting that all of these learning objectives we can we get this, or we acquire all the things that is here in our learning objectives to define what is biodiversity first, and next is to explain the impact of biodiversity on human population growth and apply how we can protect our environment by knowing the sign of contamination. Okay, so first, the introduction. Okay, the different species of our planet and animals and the places they live is called biodiversity. Take note of that. Altogether, they give us all our needs in our life, like food, clear drinking water, crisp air, medicines, and provide us our homes. Biodiversity is like a safety net. Okay, so biodiversity means that in different species of our planet, the animals, as like what I have said earlier, places they live is called biodiversity. Okay, altogether, so lahat ng bagay na nandito sa mundong ito ay may they have a different purpose. Okay, so but biodiversity is very crucial, especially for us human, because altogether they give us all our needs in our life, like food. Okay, so like food, clear drinking water, crisp air, medicine, and many more. So one of the most important thing, or these things, is kanang nagaplay siya of crucial role, especially human, for us to live, for us to live in this world. Okay, I think without these things, if we human only exist in this world, I think dili ta magdugay, because we need those kanang other species for us to live. Okay, especially kanang mga animals, like kanang naghatag sila food sa tuwa, water and medicine. Without those kanang species nga kanang sa tuwa, di ba? They have producer, consumer, what else? Producer, consumer, ito mga predator, and more, So without those things, dili kita mabuhi. Okay, so that is why importante kay na siya, and everything that is here in this world nga kanang nasilay life, that is what we call biodiversity. Okay, next. Okay, the impact of biodiversity on human life. So now let's talk about what is the impact of biodiversity. Unsa kaya yung mga impact sa kinabuhi sa tao. Okay, so now the first bullet is human are one of the earth 1.9 million species. So ang tao ang pinakadaghan, earth's 1.9, take note of that, 1.9 million. Survival depend on interaction between plants and animals. Human technologies have had significant impact the natural world by producing material that pollute the air, water, and soil. Do you agree with this, guys? Nga ang human technologies daw have insignificant impact. Lalo impact ang technology. Okay, di ba? There are advantages and disadvantages on that technology. It depends on how we use it, on how we use it, in our daily lives. But here in our third bullet, it indicates here that technologies have significant impact on the natural world by producing materials that pollute the air. Okay, one, pollute the air, water, and soil. Why is it? Nga kanang kuan man gid siya, kanang namog siya significant impact. Ano makapollute man siya sa air, makapollute man siya sa water o sa soil, Okay, so it because technologies, by the use of the technologies, say for example for that is kanang mga medicine in our soil, because of the technology, dahil mga scientists nga nag-discover, and they are kanang naabot na din sa punto nga kanang kuan na jud gamit na kayo ang kanang technology by kanang mag-experiment sila kung saan pagpatubo sa tanom. So, our soil will be one of the affected on that. Okay? So, next, habitat destruction reduces biodiversity. No, habitat destruction, say for example for that is kanang habitat destruction, no, mga habitat, no, reduce siya kaya naman mga matay man, no, may maapektuhan man ang mga hayop. And education and environmental awareness in a global level is essential. Okay, so one of the most important things, especially in our time today, is to educate people. No, education is the one of the important thing, or plays a crucial role for us to be educated or for us to be aware on what is happening in our global, no, or what is happening in the earth right now. Okay, so that this one is kanang pinaka-importante gyud ang education, no, for us to aware o gusto na to pag how to care the environment, no, how to care the mother earth. Okay? So what mo na mga impact, no? Technologies have a significant impact, no, pag-usab sa kanang pollute sa air, water and soil. Okay? Next, human population growth. Unlike all other species, human population growth has risen, no, at a very rapid rate over the past centuries. The development of the medical technologies reduced the incident of disease in many parts of the world. Okay? Modern agriculture has reduced the incident of diseases and the likelihood of starvation in developed nation. So human population growth. When we say population growth, ga-increase ang kanang population sa mga tao. Unlike other species, no, human population growth, no, very rapid rate over the past centuries, no, over the past, when we go back kanang past centuries, no, dili daw ina kapaspas ang kanang population growth, unlike kanang karon, no, the development of the medical technology has reduces, no, incident diseases in many parts of the world. All right, next, population and destruction in our environment. So now let's talk about the population and the destruction on our environment. So what is the effect, no, sa nagkadaghan ang mga tao, no? Do you think na ba siya epekto sa toang environment ang pagdaghan sa mga tao? Okay, yes. No, nasa epekto. Why? Technological and industrial processes have led to the production of chemical and byproducts that are harmful or toxic, not to living things, such as toxic chemicals have contributed to our global environment. Pollution example for that is pesticides and acidic ions. So, grabe ang kanang effect, no, sa kanang pag-evolve sa world nato karon, no, population pagkandagan sa mga tao, because one of the kanang affected on that is not just human, but all the living things in the world. See, I have here an example, no? Byproduct that are harmful. So, because of the technology, no? Kaya naman, grabe man ang pag-discover, pag-unsaon, pag-kuan sa mga tanong. So, one of my example here is pesticide, no? Although, kanang, ang plant sa kanang, when we use pesticide, plants is kanang, dako kay siya health sa iyaha. Kaya naman, mga matay man tong mga worms, or makapabunga sa ihag maayo. However, in our part as a human, no, kanang nakadaot gid siya, kaya naman it produces kanang toxic man gud siya, especially sa atong air, madaot ang air because of kanang sa iyahang mga hangin tungod sa kanang gamit anang mga pesticides and acidic ions. So nakaka-distract talaga sa ating environment ang lahat ng ang mga bagay na ngayon sa makabagong teknolohiya, no, because the more nga nagka-increase, the more that our technologies increase, nagiging siya effect sa to ang environment, no? So luoy ang atong environment. Next, population and destruction in our environment. Okay? When they are released into the environment, these pollutants, no, contaminate the water. So as what I have said, the example earlier is pesticide. So when they are released, no, into the environment, no, when they are released, magawas sa environment, these pollutants, the water will be contaminated, the air and the soil. Mo na siya affected, no, kay o sila ang kanang usa ni apektado gyud ana, and make the survival of natural species difficult or impossible. So by using the pesticides or mga chemicals, no, kanang they are living also kanang mga animals sa they are also considered as kanang biodiversity. They belong to the biodiversity. So kung ma-sprayhan sila or maigo sila sa pesticide nga ginagamit, so they are kanang mamatay gud sila, no? So impossible kayo nga mabuhi sila og kanang survival. They are living in a survival gud pag maigo sila sa pesticide. Okay, when combined with atmospheric water, particularly acidic ions, it results to acidic precipitation. Okay, so grabe, no, ang cycle sa mga nahitabo is from the human activities, pag musaka na siya, suyo po na siya sa tubig dito sa babaw, mahitabo siya nga atmospheric water, particular acidic ion. So mo nang kanang ang ibug ang you know what guys, fun fact is sa una ang kanang sa ulan nga tubig is pinaka healthy na siya. No, before healthy kayo ang kanang tubig sa ulan, but karon when you use the water nga gikan sa ulan, it's not anymore healthy, no, because ang ginagikanan na niya pagsuyop sa is dili man gud siya healthy. That is why dili na healthy ang tubig sa ulan karon, no, which is acidified na siya, lakes and disrupted natural ecosystem. So dili na siya inana ka healthy. Alright, next, destruction of habitat, no. So humans have drained, field or redirected wetlands, ponds, stream, and other natural water habitats for the same purposes. Collectively, this is known as habitat destruction. So, destruction of habitat, no, redirected wetlands, ponds, no, muna siya ang mga sa destruction of habitat. Next, overcropping, no? So, first is overcropping, the failure to allow soil to recover nutrients and organic matter content between plantings. No, overcropping, pag masubraan na ang pag-crop, no, the failure to allow soil to recover, no, pag over na gid kayo ang pag-use sa yuta, no, from the word overcropping, kanang these things, no, will kanang fail the soil to recover nutrients and organic matters contains between plantings. That is why, no, bitaw pag kanang as a kanang born nga kanang farmer ang among family, kuan siya, pag magtanom sa una, pag mabiyaan na siya, dili siya balikan og tanom dayon, no, after pag pila ka months or years before siya tamnan. Nga naman, dili man na siya inana kadali ang pag-recover sa kuan, pag-recover sa soil, sa kanang nutrients niya. Kailangan din siya time nga mag-ano siya para ma-recover. Okay. Next, overgrazing, the practice of allowing large numbers of domestic animals to graze an area too small to support them. Okay. Exploitation of animals and plants. Humans have great desire to process exotic animals and plants, or their product have been enabled by modern transportation, communication, and economic technologies. This resulted in exploitation for exotic species or primates such as monkey and cats, also birds such as parrots and other pets. So, exploitation of animals and plants. So, no, as what is kanang being stated here, no, processed exotic animals and plants of their product have been enabled to modern transportation. So, the reason why this kanang mentioned animals here, kanang mga monkey, cats, and also birds such as parrot and pets, no, luoy kay sila, no, luoy jud ang mga animals. Next, no, some animals were killed because of their, no, kaning horns, kaning elephants, and lion, mga pelts, no, luoy kay sila kay syempre sila gyud ang most affected, no, when the kanang forest, no, ang kanang atakihon pag gubaon ng forest, sila gyud ang kanang pinaka luoy, no, kaya naman dira man sila nabuhi. Okay. Direct harvesting, an activity wherein humans have removed plants from ecosystem for their economic value without regard for the effect of its own removal on natural ecosystem. Furthermore, direct harvesting or forestries from mountains to provide lumber for building purposes and denuded in the process, allowing fragile soils to be washed away. It preluded in the destruction of intermountain habitat. Okay, so kanang direct harvesting, so pagputol sa mga kahoy, so dako kayo siya og effects sa environment. So first on that is the soil will be easily to kanang malaka dayon ang yuta, wala na kayo kahoy, no. It stated here, mountain provide lumber for building purposes and denuded the process without considering the kanang effect on kanang sa atong ginahimo. So everything that we are going to do, we need to consider our environment first, no? And when the environment is kanang ang environment taga ang mulihok, guys, luoy kayo ang human. Kaya naman, we are so kanang dependent on the environment. Kung ang environment taga ang mulihok, wala gyud mahimo ang tao. That is why in everything that we do, we need to consider our environment, no? Kay para kanang safety ta. Alright? Next, direct harvesting worldwide. Direct harvesting activities for exotic hardwoods on tropical rainforest has resulted in similar habitat destruction and loose biodiversity. Okay. Kung ginaputol na gani nato ang mga kahoy, because when we say biodiversity, biodiversity class, it's not all about us human, but daghan kayo og kanang belong sa biodiversity, kay nadra ang mga animals, no, nadra ang mga kanang birds like pests, kanang mga small nga mga insect, no. Kung ato ang putlon ang forest, it's hard for them to live. See, for example, kita mga human, kung sunugon ang atong panimalay, ang atong balay, so it's hard for us not to live in this world kay wala tay panimalay. And also sa ilahapod nga mga animals, they are still kanang may buhay din sila, no? They are living kanang same with us. So kailangan gyud nila, no, luoy kayo ang mga animals, luoy gyud sila gyud ang pinaka-affected. All right. Destruction and loss of biodiversity sa pagputol sa mga, especially sa hardwoods in the tropical rainforest, because ang tropical rainforest, guys, healthy kay ang mga kahoy diha. Kaya nga naman, perminti wala man dili man kay na siya gainit draa, ulan gyud na perminti. So the animals, the plants, the trees in that place is very healthy, no? Pag ginaputulan sila draa, similar habitat destruction and loss of biodiversity. Daghan jud kayo ang mag-exploit or mga matay. The reason why bitaw no nga kanang mga hayop kay matingala tang nanay lagi hayop nga ani dinhi nga dito aron adapit because of sa pag kanang putol sa ilahang mga panimalay, sa ilahang kanang puy-ananan. Mo nang mo exploit sila, mobalhin sila sa laing lugar, no, for them to live. Luloy kayo. Next, sign of environmental contamination. So, now, let's talk about what are those kanang sign na makaingon ta that our environment is contaminated na siya. Contamination na siya. Okay. Many warning signs exist and decay that a dangerous disequilibrium is being created in our ecosystem. Some researchers suspect that toxic chemicals byproduct, heavy metals, pesticides, hormones, pharmaceutical, and other contaminants are responsible for increased frequency and deformation of illness, death of natural population worldwide. Okay, so a lot of warnings, no, signs that exist indicate the dangerous disequilibrium, no. It includes the product, no, the heavy metals, pesticides, no. Ang pesticides gyud ang ato ang perminti mapasanginlan because dili lang gyud siya wala lang siya ang pesticide sa animals lang gyud or sa plants lang gyud, but also it's harmful gyud siya sa atong environment na maano ang air, mapollute ang air kay mo na siya madalaan sa hangin, and pag malanghap sa tao, apil na pud ang tao, ma-dangerous na pud ang tao sa situation kay basta luoy gyud kayo, no, daghan gyud kayo affected aning mga butang. Okay. Ingon sa diri death of natural population worldwide, no, mo na siya ang kanang signs of environmental contamination, no, the formation of illness, no, daghan na kay mga sakit karon nga naggatag nga kanang unfamiliar kay nga mga sakit, no, mo na siya ang mga sign of kanang contaminated na kayo ang environment or hugaw na kayo ang environment. And death of natural population worldwide, no, grabe ang spreading sa kanang death sa patay, no, tungod sa kanang mga environment issues. The following are example: dramatic decline and deformation in frog population which have been observed in aquatic ecosystem around the world. Next, reproductive cycle disruption of birds as a result of high concentration of DDT and other pesticide. Deaths and population declines birds and fish linked to contamination from oil spills. No, grabe gyud ang mga kuan, guys. Mano siya ang mga example. Death and disorientation of marine mammals or whales, possibly due to a coastal pollutant runoff. No, contaminated waters. So, when the water is contaminated, naman sa mga example, pag contaminated na ganyan ang water, guys, ang mga sea creatures, mga living, mga binuhi, mga nabuhi sa tubig is apektado gyud sila, no, pag ang ano na pod ang mga ano. Then, pag ang soil ang contaminated, also ang mga trees, no, ang mga crops ang affected. Then, when the air is contaminated, we human kay mulanghap ang gitag air, so kita ang affected, no. Grabe mo na sa mga example. Okay, next, consumption of energy. So kaning paggamit nato sa energy, guys, sa kanang kuryente, also kanang napo na siya kanang effect, no. Worldwide industrialization has brought an increased demands of the use of energy resources. Okay, it brought positive and negative effect on the ecosystem. Major energy consumers include the US and England, and China, a former light user. So these are kanang country nga very kanang former good or kanang major energy consumer, the US, England, China, and China. Muna sila mga former light users. However, guys, no, murag easy lang kay sa to ang pag-use sa energy, but in some case, no, kanang grabe na gyud siya ang effect pod. No, worldwide industrialization has brought an increased demand of use of energy. No, and also I guess ang nakapademand po sa use of technology, ang energy, because of our technology, no, ang innovation sa technology. I know that all of us right now, our kanang mga manghud, no, our mama, papa, lolo, they are using technology na. Onya, mangayo man ang technology, pag malubat, so musaksak yun ta. So grabe ang demand, ang pag-uswag, paglambo sa ato ang, or ang paggamit nato sa ato ang energy karon. Fossil for fuels. Fossil fuels are commonly used in an energy source industrial process for past 20 years. Include naturally occurring materials such as oil, coal, and natural gas. Okay. These fuels are obtained from underground deposits formed in million years ago by biologically and geological processes. And these fossil fuels are not being replenished. No, fossil for fuels, no, grabe po din siya, are commonly used in energy in 2,000 years, include natural occurring materials such as oil, coal, and natural gases. Okay, this results from combining sulfur and nitrogen oxide ions with atmospheric waters to produce sulfuric and nitric acids. When rain, snow, and sleet containing this acid falls in aquatic ecosystem, they can significantly alter the acid-base chemistry. Any alteration leads to elimination of acid-base sensitive species of fish and amphibians in the ecosystem, or acid precipitation. So, no, grabe, this result combining sulfur, acid precipitation. Una si acid precipitation, guys, muna siya ang water nga gikan diri sa nisaka sa babaw. Then pagbabaan na niya sulfuric nitric acid, when it rains, snow, and sleet containing this acid falls in aquatic ecosystem, they can significantly alter the acid-base chemistry. So pagbababa na siya gikan sa babaw, kay mo na masaka man sa babaw na mga sulfuric, mga carbon dioxide. So pagbaba na niya diri kung mo ato na siya sa ground, no, for an aquatic ecosystem, they can significantly alter base chemistry. Any alteration leads to elimination of acid-base sensitive species of fish and amphibians in the ecosystem. Okay, I guess that would be all. So I hope, guys, you learned something this morning, and bear with me, guys, because all of those are part of our examination. So I hope if you have something ikalibugan sa atong report, so you can I guess you can read it, no? You can study in your own for you to have a bit better understanding on our discussion. So thank you for listening. I hope you've learned something today. So thank you for your time and effort, and I hope that this will mark as remarkable sa toang examination, because it's really helpful, guys, to study. And thank you for listening. This is your teacher, Mark Anthony Shano, and leaving you a God bless, and thank you for listening.